Gold looks very great against our skin tone.
Absolutely.
So that was an accent color. Also, the white pattern that you'll see in a lot of my artwork as well is mimicking of waves, like Japanese style waves that you see in the artwork.
Okay.
But I simplified it and just kept it white lines.
That is really nice, actually. And so this is by far one of my favorites, as you know.
Yes.
Definitely want to have you give us the inspiration behind this this painting.
So before I started this one, I told myself I want to paint more black men. So my focus is always black women. I'm like, all right, let me tap onto the other side. I don't see a lot of black women artists painting black men either.
Right.
Because we stick with what we know.
Yes.
And I thought this was very important. I have a bunch of brothers.
Okay.
And I'm like, I have to start incorporating them with my work.
Right.
So this was the second black male painting that I did this year. So I want to find a young boy. Took me a while to find my reference image, but once I found it, I'm like, okay. This one is it.
This is him.
I wanted him bare
gotcha.
chest. I wanted him to be in just his natural self, in his natural environment.
Right.
And I wanted that to reflect in my painting. So this is what I came up with. I'm very, very happy with it.
Yeah, I was super excited when I saw this online. I was like, is that me? No.
Yeah, I knew that his look would just relate.
To many, yeah.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
So once again, I wanted to keep the brown skin tones. I want a variation of brown,
Right.
not just one solid color. I hate doing just monotone when it comes to skin tones because we have so many undertones in our skin tones
Absolutely,
alone, and I want to make sure that is reflected in my work. So the base, it's like a medium brown.
Okay.
The polka dots, I wanted gold. Gold looks very great against our skin tone.
Absolutely.
So that was an accent color. Also, the white pattern that you'll see in a lot of my artwork as well is mimicking of waves, like Japanese style waves that you'll see in the artwork.
Okay.
But I simplified it and just kept it white lines.
That is really nice, actually. And
But that brings a tranquility for me.
For
so I
sure.
started using this pattern in about 2013, 2014.
Okay.
When I first really started painting.
Yeah, I did see this pattern on the photo that you showed us originally there. And this one.
So you'll see the polka dots and the wave mimicking pattern in a lot of my work. But,
Absolutely.
Yep. Once again, I wanted to keep it brown tones. Want his face to pop out. So his face is a little bit darker.
Right.
But that's the first place you see.
Absolutely.
And you come on out.
And then the focal point of the photo. Yeah, I love that it's a positive male aspect. We do see a lot of male art where men are not portrayed in the best light all the time or in more of a positive light. And the moment I saw this photo, I was like, black men matter.
Absolutely. That's the focus. That's why I chose the Black Boy BU.
Yeah, okay.
On the side.
Okay.
It's just a reminder just to be yourself.
Absolutely.
Of course, America as a whole has a stigma with black men and black boys.
Yep.
And I'm like, forget about that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to conform.
To end up right here.
Just
there
be
you go,
yourself because everyone wants to be you. So why not just be yourself? And this other added details, like kind of mimicking a dollar.
Okay.
A little bit of a dollar bill, but I chose to add that detail in because it's like rich, like black, you're rich.
Okay.
Black is rich.
Okay.
Without putting
without having it
but
right.
it's just the meaning of we are high class. We are
go.
top dollar.
Okay.
And the black man is top dollar.
There you go. Say that.
Greenwood Park Gallery and Framing specializes in custom framing, printing on canvas, and selling contemporary and African American art, all housed in our 3,000 square foot art gallery. We are centrally located in Milwaukee at 4233 West Fond du Lac Avenue. We recognize local artists and strive to connect local talent with the community. We're asking for your support. Contact us to find out how you can help sponsor the work we're doing to highlight local artists in our community.
There's a lot that I want to just put in this small piece of work, but the ultimate goal is to show Black boys and Black men that you do matter, you are important, and Black women, we do love you and appreciate you.
Absolutely.
So that's also a new focus of mine, is to incorporate more Black men in my work, just throughout all of my aspects of creating. Have to have them involved.
I love that. Yeah. And now that you say that, I'm looking at I was going to ask you, how did you get, like, how do you choose the back tones for your photos and things? I see that, we have the blue, and then we have the pink and yellow, and then now we have the green here. So
that goes to the color wheel,
okay,
which I do reference a lot when I do my paintings.
Okay.
And thinking about just what works well with brown.
Okay.
What bounces well with brown.
Okay.
And because I want to keep them more earthy, I incorporated 2 different colors of green.
Okay, just to ensure that he popped out.
He pops out, exactly. So if I can keep the background kind of neutral tone, not too many details, you're focusing on the main image.
The main image, yeah. And I love that. So it's like you have, and I noticed on the faces as well, you're doing like the heart shape there as well. So that kind of goes to your trademark there.
Yeah.
But you provide the focal point here, and then all these patterns here. Now, normally I've always been told that circles represent more of a feminine energy as opposed to like squares. And I love that because, in the community, a lot of men tough and hard all the time. And, they don't really want to display that femininity. But this shows like vulnerability, but it also shows strength. And I love that.
And that's why I wanted to incorporate them with the hard face as well, because we all have multiple sides. We're very complex.
Absolutely.
But men can be strong and soft.
Exactly.
So I'm like, he has a strong gaze, but
you wouldn't think that he was just, a pushover.
Exactly. No, you can tell he's serious. Like, I mean business, but I'm here.
But I'm here, right.
But I'm here. Yes. I'm like, I want to keep the shirt off. I didn't want to add a shirt, sag the pants a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just him being him.
And it's current.
Exactly.
It's very current, and I love that.
Exactly. With all that's been going on the past, couple years, all the Black death, Black men death, I thought that this was very important.
Absolutely.
To do for me personally, and just to showcase, because it's hard. It's been hard times.
Yeah, for sure.
So typically I do shy away from political matters in my work,
right.
But this was way too important for me to just shy over,
right.
To just think about. I had to put it on canvas.
Exactly.
Not necessarily in the way of, him being damaged, or like you said before, with men in artwork kind of having to show their strength or
right.
kind of just off to the side. No, he had to be a focal point.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I love that. And I'm glad you steered this way. I know you typically do a lot of women, and I know you say that you don't really do politics like that, but I feel like
it's tough.
All of your photos that I've seen or paintings that I've seen all have a message in there.
There's definitely
like an underlining little message.
There's a message, but I can't completely take every thing that happens in the world and to put it
exactly.
on canvas.
That's not your inspiration.
It becomes a little tough. It's like you can't get to the final image when you have to dissect so much.
I got you. Yep.
So I had to simplify. I took the overall basis of what's been going on in the world the past couple of years and simplify it to put it on a canvas.
Exactly. And honestly, it screams off of the canvas.
Thank you. I've did the male attention I've gotten on this since I posted it has been great.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I think, because they're not really represented. The men today, boys today are not really represented in art. Like they may, have a grill or, something, which is fine because that is part of our culture. But I wanted to do something a little bit more simplistic and more everyday because the boys that I see,
and this is an everyday person. Right. I got you. Yeah.
I wanted to relate to the everyday male.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, the moment that I saw this picture, I was like, I always love all your work, but this one here, I was like, I want this. Is that me?
Yeah.
But no, it turned out amazing. And so is this the same paint as?
Yep, same acrylic paint. Okay. Acrylic marker for the gold accents.
Okay.
The white lines are also acrylic marker. Signature is a little mix of acrylic paint and acrylic marker. But those are, acrylic paint is my favorite medium outside of oil paint.
Out of oil paint, okay.
Mm-hmm. Just more variety of mixing colors, making colors. I think they're more opaque.
Okay.
They just come out a little bit more smooth.
Right.
So this took about 2 months
to complete. Yeah, I love the way that it dries on here because it kind of gives like a matte finish, but then there's also texture. It's so much texture to it as well. And even so these are not two separate paints, but the way that you did the shadows with everything, it pops out so well. Yes, I love the shapes and everything in here.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces. So I can't wait to get it framed. I want to bring out this gold accent.
Absolutely.
And put it around so he really
pops.
Pops. Okay. Yeah. To make him more regal. He's already regal, but adding the gold frame would definitely
give it more. Mm-hmm. So are you going to be painting more men going forward?
Absolutely. Okay. I have 3 paintings that I'm currently working on.
Okay.
All men. I think the next series that I am working on is going to be half and half.
Okay.
I'm using people from Milwaukee. This time, normally I'll find images online as my reference, try to, play off the original image. But this time I want to keep people from home.
Okay.
And put them in my portrait so people can see them in another light as well.
And another way to just pay homage and support to our city.
Yeah, this is home. Right. So I want my people, Milwaukeeans, to be a part of my work and, be seen by people outside of here.
Absolutely.
Since I'm like, I'm getting my brand out, I'm getting more of a connection with people here. Mm-hmm. And I thought that that'll be great for others to kind of get inside of what I'm doing, but also be a part. So it's like a win-win.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely, we love you here in Milwaukee. We know that you're expanding. Yeah. But thank you so much for just paying homage to us because being in the art community here, it can be an up and down scenario, but you've pushed through. You've been resilient in that. You've taught people. You've learned throughout the process as well. And this is something very authentic of Ashley Dallas.
Thank you.
From me knowing you personally. This is amazing. Thank you.
The Artist Connection podcast was generated from many conversations with local artists around the lack of opportunity to showcase their talent. Here at Greenwood Park Gallery and Framing, we recognize our local talent and strive to connect artists with the community. Please enjoy this opportunity to hear from local artists and learn more about what inspires their work.